Okay, recording. Awesome. So welcome everybody to a little bit of Spidey Strength Flow today. My name is Michael. Mike, how you want to call me? And if you have a couple blocks for class today, that'll help a lot. And we're gonna kind of flow through a bunch of balance poses, developing our Spidey proprioception as well as some Spidey strength. So kind of hip opening and stuff like that. But we'll begin on our mats in a seated position. I usually like to start with a block. Welcome to sit however you want that's comfortable. Little crisscross applesauce on your knees, however you want to. We want to just stack our spine on top, one vertebra on top of the other, sitting on our sit bones. That's when you're ready. Find your sit bones, and then just kind of feel your back on top, like the vertebra stack. The chin comes parallel to the ground. I invite you to shrug your shoulders up to your ears, roll your shoulders back down your spine, and see how that kind of feels. Then relax your shoulders. I invite you to close your eyes and let's breathe. Remember, through our nose, we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth, open mouth with a ha sound back of the throat. 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Again, through your nose this time, making that same ha sound. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. We're just finding our balanced breath, which we're looking to hold or do throughout practice today. Find that same rhythm, keep it. And let's place our right hand on our chest, left hand on our abdomen, and repeat to yourself or out loud if you'd like. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. Release your hands to your legs. And we'll begin with 3 rounds of 20 of fire breath. Remember, this is an upregulating breath. It's like a sneezing sensation through your nose. And we're using our belly going in and up. We'll begin with a nice deep breath, bringing our diaphragm down through our nose. Let our rib cage expand outward and back. Shoulders rise gently. Shoulders relax. Diaphragm or rib cage comes in. Diaphragm relaxes. Belly button in and up. Inhale halfway. And exhale, 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 exhale. Keeping your face relaxed and your shoulders relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe normal once again. Inhale fully, diaphragm down, rib cage out and back, shoulders rise gently. And reverse the process all the way back out, belly button in and up. Inhale halfway. And exhale, 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 exhale. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax again, breathe normal. And notice the changes that happen when you do this. Maybe you're feeling a little more energy, maybe a little more awake at the moment, maybe a little tingly. All right, one last round here. Inhale inhale all the way, diaphragm down, rib cage extend out and back, shoulders up. And relax, everything falls back down. Belly button in and up. Inhale halfway. And exhale, 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 exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Breathe normal. Gently flutter your eyes open. Uncross your legs. And if you're sitting on something, remove it. Place it to the side of your mat. And let's find our way to tabletop on all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And from here, place your hands slightly forward, tuck your toes, and send your hips up to the sky for a first downward dog. Just relax your head and neck. Shake it yes and no. Pedal your feet out. Bend your knees. Just notice your body in this position. Maybe your hamstrings are a little tight. Maybe they're loose. Maybe your hips are a little tight. Go ahead and wiggle them side to side. And then let's come to stillness and find our 4-4 breath here once again. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Look forward, bend your knees. Let's take tiny baby steps to the top of our mat, bending our knees as much as we have to, keeping our hands on the mat. Tiny, tiny baby steps. When you reach your feet close to your hands, inhale to flat back. Exhale and fold, hinging at your hips, and bend your knees a lot here, letting your belly rest on your thighs. Let your arms just kind of hang overhead. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows and wiggling side to side again. Maybe shaking your arms like an elephant's trunk. Gently though, not with aggression. And just come to stillness. Notice your hamstrings. Notice your hips. Notice your back. Relax your head and neck. And then let your arms relax to the mat and start rolling up one vertebra at a time on your next inhale. Feeling your hips kind of come underneath you, feeling your spine stack one on top of the other, pulling your lower belly in as we do it. Shoulders come up to our ears and roll back, and our neck stacks last. Good. Let's find our mountain pose once for the first time today. Palms facing forward, feet planted in the ground, shoulder blades down and back, pull our lower belly in, and our glutes are engaged. Yeah. All right, now we're balanced here. Inhale, arms out and up, look up, palms together, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at our hips, hands on the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your feet back to plank, lower to half push-up, keeping your belly button in. Inhale, up facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Good. Separate our shoulder blades like you're trying to make your armpits see each other. Press into your naughty knuckle in your hands, arches and domes in your fingers. One last thing is pull your lower belly in to extend your lower back. Yes, I saw that lovely extension. Everyone did it. Excellent. Look forward, bend your knees, step a little bit quicker or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, engage your glutes, stand up nice and tall. Palms together, reaching up, slight back bend, and exhale, releasing your arms to your sides, mountain pose. Good. A little bit quicker this time. Inhale, arms out and up, look up, slight back bend. Exhale, hinging from your hips. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, send your feet back. Lower to half push-up. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. And exhale, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Good. We find our 4-4 breath. Find all those little pieces that we went over in the first part. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward, bend your knees, jump, hop, or step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, pull your belly button in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out and up, look up, palms together. And exhale, release your arms to your side, mountain pose. Good. Let's take it a little further. We'll do some sun bees. We'll go, I'm gonna add a little modifications here for some fun transitions, hopefully. So send your hips back, bend your knees, fingertips on your mat. Inhale, arms out and up. We got our chair pose. Send your weight into your right foot, balance on your right foot. And exhale, send your left foot behind you and up as we reach down and touch the ground with our hands. So we're in kind of like a standing split. From here, place your hands on the mat. Use your left leg as a pendulum to send your right foot back and lower to half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, raise your legs up to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg between your hands, flatten your back foot, arms out and up, look up. Warrior one, exhale, hands down, send your right foot back, lower to half push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips up to the sky, downward dog. Inhale, left foot between your hands, flatten your back foot, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, fold, fingertips on the mat, send your left foot back, lower to half push-up. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, raise your hips up to the sky. Downward dog, we find our breath here. Good. Again, find your 4-4 breath, breathing through your nose, using your diaphragm. From here, we're going to use our left leg once again. Raise your left leg up into the air and use that as a little pendulum to hop your right leg between your hands. So bend your right leg and hop forward. Go ahead and place your left leg next to your right foot. In and send your hips back to chair pose. Inhale, arms out and up. Good. From here, put weight into your right foot again, lightness in your left foot, and see if we can stand up using just our right leg into mountain pose. And when we're in mountain, release your left leg to the mat. Good. So you know where we're going here. We got 2 legs, so you need to share the love with the other side. Send your hips back, bend your knees, fingertips on your mat. Inhale, arms out and up, look up, palms together. Send your weight into your left leg this time, feeling lightness in your right foot. Start folding, send your right leg up and back, so we're in kind of like a nice split. And use your right leg now this time as a pendulum to help hop your left foot back, lower to half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, raise up to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot between your hands. Flatten your back foot, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, fold. Good, right foot back. Chaturanga, lift. Good, exhale, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot between your hands. Flatten your back foot, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, fold. Send your left foot back, lower to half push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, rise your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Excellent. Good, now our breathing's a little bit higher here. We got our heart rate up a little bit. Find your 4-4 breath through your diaphragm. Everybody looks awesome. Pressing the ground away. Good, next, inhale, look forward. And this time, raise your right leg up into the air. Use that as a pendulum, start swinging, bend into your left knee and hop forward if you can. Yeah, there we go, good. Slowly let your right foot come down next to your left, sit your hips back, bend your knees, fingertips on your mat, and inhale up to chair pose once again. Good. Place weight into your left foot, lighten your right, and standing tall. See if we can stand up to our mountain pose on our left leg only, and release your right leg to the mat. Good. Good, now that we've gotten our balance kind of warmed up, let's separate our feet a little bit wider so we're about hips width apart. Place your hands on your waist. Inhale, tall spine, and exhale, hinging at our hips, fold forward. Take peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold, 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 belly to thighs, chin to shin, kind of like bringing your forehead towards your big toes. Wing your elbows outward. Kind of open up our hamstrings a little bit more. And pull our belly button in. On our next inhale, release your big toes. Come to flat back. And turn your palms facing up and underneath your feet. So you're stepping now on your palms. Bend your knees as much as you need to, belly to thighs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, winging your elbows out to the side. Shake your head, yes and no, to relax your head and neck. Give your wrists a little massage by leaning forward more into your toes. Kind of, wriggle your toes a little bit. Allow your wrists to open up. And your next inhale, release your palms from underneath your feet. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, using core strength, stand up nice and tall. Good. Separate our feet, open our hips up nice and open our hips up wide to the long edge of our mat. Place your right foot facing forward. Our legs are about elbows width apart, maybe a little wider. Your left foot turned in about 45 degrees. Arms out nice and wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, reach, reach, reach over your straight right leg, sending our left hip back. Place your right hand on your shin to start. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, and let your hand walk down to your ankle maybe, and maybe less steppier is peace fingers around your big toe. But we want to make sure our chest stays open to the ceiling or the sky. Good. Externally rotate our front leg, internally rotate our back leg. From here, our next exhale, release your big toe, bend into your right knee slightly. And we want to take our right hand out in front of us, outside pinky edge, and start lifting our left leg up into the air for half moon. Really squeeze our glutes so we can raise our leg up a little higher. Good. Next exhale, take your left hand, start bringing it around, square off our hips. Take your hand down to the mat and bring your left knee into your right calf. Hug your left heel into your bum. And inhale, opening ourselves up into warrior 3. So we can reach out in front of us or keep our hands on the mat. If you want to help with our balance, just raise your left leg up behind you. Really squeeze your glute. Send your heel back behind you like you're trying to press on the wall. And on our exhale, bring your knee back into your calf. Good. Place your right hand back down on the mat. And next inhale, open back up into half moon. Using a lot of core strength. Excellent. Open back up into half moon. Great job, everyone. Looking so strong. And from there, bend into your right knee slightly. Slowly, with control, place your left foot behind you back on the mat and rise back up using core strength. Great. You know where we're going here. So take it to our left side. Pivot your left foot out. Right foot turned in about 45 degrees. Hips are still open to the long edge of your mat. Arms out nice and wide. Exhale, sending your right hip back. Left arm forward. Place your left hand on your shin to start. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open chest up to the sky, reaching up, looking up, and then walking your hand down your shin, maybe to your ankle, and then grasping your big toe. It's available, as long as we keep our chest open to the sky. Externally rotate the left hip, internally rotate the right hip. And breathe. Take our gaze downward, release your big toe, bend into your left leg. Place your left hand out in front and feel lightness into your right leg this time, raising your right leg up. Now, if you have balance, go ahead and take your gaze upward or keep it down. It's up to you. You can reach your right arm up into the sky. Love the modifications everybody has. You challenge you. From there, take your gaze back downward if it's not already there. Bend into your, square your hips up to the mat and bring your right knee this time to your calf, to your left calf. And from there, inhale, open up to warrior 3. Maybe extending your arms forward, keeping your hands on the mat, maybe keeping arms in prayer. Find your balance and challenge where you need to be. Great, Michaela, I love it. See if you can lift your back leg up a little bit higher. Yeah, there we go. Good. And next exhale, bring everything back to center. Knee hugs your calf. Place your left hand on the mat again and inhale, opening back up into half moon. We want to really stack our hips, squeeze our glutes. And from here, bend into your left knee, slowly lowering your right foot down to the mat, using your core strength, come back up to standing. Great. Pivot our hips, so now we're facing the short edge of our mat, the front. Our right foot is now facing forward, left foot turned in 45 degrees. Hips are nice and square to the front edge of our mat. Place your hands on your waist. Inhale, left arm up into the air, and exhale, sending our bum back, reaching forward with our left hand. Place your left hand on your shin, maybe your ankle or outside pinky edge of your left foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, raise your right arm up to the sky. Find ourselves in a revolved triangle. Squeeze our shoulder blades. Again, externally rotating our right hip, internally rotating our left hip to kind of square our hips up a little bit. A lot of engagement here. Breathe. Take our gaze downward. Bend slightly into your right knee this time. Place your left hand outside of your big toe on your right foot. And from here, start leaning forward. Lift your left leg up into the air. We find ourselves revolved half moon. And reaching up, keeping our chest open to the sky, best you can. From here, go ahead and on your exhale, start to lower your right hand down. Bring your left knee into your right calf. Good. And on your inhale, extend into your warrior three again. Now it's already our third time here, so maybe we kind of find our balance a little bit better. We can reach forward into our warrior three. Good. You're feeling your hips square right now. So if you want to drop your left hip a little bit more, yeah, and that way we're really engaging our right glute a little bit more. Here on your exhale, bring everything back to center. Tap your left knee to right calf. Place your left hand on the mat and inhale, open back up into revolved half moon. And raising your left leg up a little bit higher. On your next exhale, start bending into your right knee. Slowly take your left leg down on the mat and unwind as we come up using our core strength to stand up tall. Pivot our feet, left foot now facing forward, right foot turned in about 45 degrees. Hands on our waist. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, send your bum back. Reach forward with our right hand. Place it on our ankle, shin, or outside pinky edge of our left foot. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, rotate and open our chest up to the sky, reaching up with our left hand this time. Maybe taking our gaze upward and squeeze our shoulder blades. Use our hips to help us twist a little bit deeper and use our belly button, pull it in and up. From here, take your gaze downward. Bend into your left knee, place your right hand outside big toe edge of your foot, a little bit in front. Feel lightness in your right foot this time. And raise your right foot up for revolved half moon. Excellent. Squeeze your glute, really lift your heel up in the back a little bit higher. And on your exhale, go ahead and square yourself off. Bring your right knee to calf. And on your inhale, open up to warrior three once again. Finding your balance, squaring your hips off with your mat, really engaging your left glute a little bit more. So really feeling like you want to drop your right hip a little bit more. That's going to help engage your left glute. You got it, Michaela. You got it. And to exhale, bring your knee to calf. Good. Take your Right hand, place it on the mat. And inhale, open back up into revolve half moon. With control. And from there, slowly bend into your left knee, lower your right foot to the mat, and unwind using core strength to come back up to standing. Really nice. Separate your feet. So we come open our hips up to the long edge of our mat now. Separate your feet really wide. We want to go super wide here. Maybe as wide as our fingertips. Okay, feet are parallel. Feet are parallel, so the toes are facing forward. Hands on your waist. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, hinging at our hips. Fold, fold, fold forward. Place your hands on your mat. Inhale to flat back. Squeeze your shoulder blades down, pull your lower belly in. And from here, exhale, walk, walk, walk your hands between your feet. See if you can get your fingertips in line with your big toes or a little bit more behind you. Hug your elbows into midline. Good. Shake your head yes and no. Yeah, relaxing our upper body as much as possible. Really, really active. See if we can go forward on our toes just a little bit. On our next inhale, start walking our hands forward to flat back. And from here, start walking your hands towards your right foot. Start walking your hands towards your right foot. Take your left foot plate, turn your toes up to the sky. Walk, 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 and sink your bum down towards your right heel. And see if we can find a nice Spidey squat. So now we're opening our hips up. If you can raise ourselves up, maybe our hands are still on the mat, that's okay. I just like to remember to externally rotate my right knee. So I'm engaging my glutes. I'm externally rotating my left leg a little bit. And from here, take your web shooters and go ahead and fire them and use them to help you kind of pull yourself up and pull yourself over to your left side on exhale down to your left ankle and heel. Good. From there, flexing, same position. Woo, I'm gonna fall. And inhale back up, standing. Place your hands on your waist and come back up to stand. Good. A little bit deeper this time. So keep your hands on your waist this time. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, hinge forward, hinge, 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 and fold. Keeping your hands on our waist this time. And nice wide leg forward fold. Again, place a little more weight into your toes. Really pull your kneecaps up. That's going to allow you to pull yourself forward. It might feel like you're going to fall, but you're not because you trust yourself. You've got this. Next, inhale. Rise up to flat back. Maybe take your hands, put them on the mat, or keep your hands on your waist and start to lower yourself again towards your right side. We're going to find ourselves in that Spidey squat once again. However you want to get there, it's the second time here, so we kind of feel a little more comfortable. And if you want to, you can use your web shooters, use your leg strength, pull yourself up, go to your left side, lower down. I usually like to activate my hamstrings here. It helps me a little bit, pull my bum to my heel, inhale back up to standing, and back, lifting our chest up to the sky. A little bit deeper this time. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, palms together, and inhale, open your chest up super wide, squeeze your shoulder blades, and exhale, hinge forward at your hips, let your arms drape over your head. Keep your palms together. It's okay to bend your elbows. And again, lean forward slightly into your big toes, into your toes. Pull your kneecaps up. Everybody looks awesome. Pull your lower belly in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I saw Jacqueline in the chest a little bit. Pull your lower belly in. That's going to help pull you forward. It's a very active front forward fold. From here, inhale back up, flat back. And see if you can keep your arms behind you as we lower ourselves towards our right foot again. And again, it's a little challenge. You can always release your hands and arms. Inhale back up and exhale all the way to your other side. And again, it's a little challenge on the balance here. And again, you don't have to do it. You can always do one of the other options and come back up, inhale, and come back to standing and release your hands, shake them out a little bit. Good, a little bit of fun. Let's come to the front of our mats, toes facing forward. Inhale, arms out and up. Little vinyasa action here. And exhale, fold forward, fingertips on your mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, feet back to plank, lower to chaturanga. Good, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. From here, raise your right leg up to the sky. So inhale up, drive your right heel as far back as you can, driving your heel towards like the edge of the room. On your exhale, bring your right knee to right elbow. Hug your oblique in as we tap our right elbow or maybe our tricep. Inhale, our right leg back up, reaching. Exhale, bring our right knee to left elbow or tricep. Hold here, hold here. And from here, extend your right leg out to the side as we pivot onto our left foot. And then we raise our left arm up to the sky for fallen star, fallen triangle, fallen star. Yeah, we'll call it that. Reaching our forward. Good. Maybe our foot's on the mat. We hold here and breathe. On our next exhale, take your right ankle, place it on your left knee. Take your left hand, place it on the mat. Come onto your left toes and start walking, walking, walking your hands back towards your left foot. So we're in kind of a figure four seated position here. And if you can, slowly raise your hands back up to prayer. Sit your bum back a little bit deeper. Relax your right hip as we balance here. Figure four chair pose. On our inhale, use leg strength. Stand up tall. Bring your right knee to your chest. Left hand on your waist. Hug your right knee into your chest. That's the first step. Step two, take peace fingers around your big toe. And step three is maybe extending your leg out in front of you. And again, you're using core strength. So if you feel a lot of pressure in your fingers, step back a little bit and pull your lower belly and shoulder blades down your back. And then open your leg up out to the side. Take your gaze over your opposite shoulder if it's available. Challenge your balance. Do it slowly with control. Remember, best thing is you're kind of figuring out how to balance in these postures. And your body is listening every moment of the time we're doing. Good. Exhale, bring everything back to center. Release your big toe, but keep your right leg out in front. Point your right toes. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep lifting. Raise into your left foot. Raise into your left foot. So raise onto your left foot's toes and slowly place your right foot out in front of you. Excellent. Very nice. So we're in a light little triangle pose here. Square our hips off. Take our hands behind us. We can either go opposite elbows or arms, reverse prayer, walking our palms together behind our back, wiggle, 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 retract our shoulder blade. Good, wing your elbows. On our exhale, fold, 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 bring belly to thigh, chin to shin, and staring at our big toe through our zombie gaze, kind of top of our eyeballs, keeping our head in line with our spine. For me, I always remember to keep my shoulder blades pulling down my back. And that helps me keep everything in alignment. And don't forget to breathe, of course. On our next exhale, release your hands from behind your back. Bring them down to the mat. You may want your blocks for this. This may help. So you can bring your blocks to either side of your foot. If you don't have them there, I should probably chewed that earlier, but I didn't. So now I'll learn. So your hands can be either side. This may help with your balance. And bring your left knee into your chest, bend into your right knee a little bit. and swing your left foot past your right foot. And we start lowering ourselves down into a pistol squat. From here, bring your blocks in line with your bum. We're going to lower our bum onto the ground and into a boat pose. So now raising our right leg up to meet our left foot, reaching forward, belly button in, pull your belly button in. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, keep your feet off the mat. Place your hands on your blocks. And from there, see if you can lift your hips up off the mat. It's okay if your toes are touching the ground, mine are. If your feet are in, great. If not, it's okay. And lower ourselves back down, back into our boat pose. Good. Woo. And bring your right heel into your bum. Bring it as close to your bum as possible. Keep your left leg out in front of you. Maybe using the blocks, maybe using our hip mobility and strength. Come and balance back again on our right foot. Woo. And we're balancing on our right foot if we can. Maybe the blocks are there to help. From here, bring your left heel to your left butt cheek, your bum. And then lean forward onto your toes and send your shins parallel to the mat. So now we're balancing on our tiptoes. Our shins are parallel to the mat. Sitting up really tall. Separate your legs. Bring your heels together. Place your hands between your legs. And now we're in a Spidey squat. Haha. From here, on your inhale, you raise your arms up, staying on your tiptoes. Inhale to standing. See if we can squeeze our glutes in, really pressing in with our toes, so we're balancing. Standing up nice and tall, raising up on our tiptoes. And staying on our tiptoes, exhale, fold forward, sending your bum back, staying on your tiptoes, feeling that balance. And reach your hands towards your mat slowly. From here, place your hands on the mat, bend your knees if you need to, lean forward into your palms, and maybe taking one of your legs up as we pendulum our way into a chaturanga. So we lower ourselves. So we come back, lower to chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Now you know where we're going with this, so because we got two sides. Inhale your left leg up to the sky, nice and high. Good, squeeze your glutes, keep your hips square right now. Exhale, bring your left knee to left elbow, hug it in, really feel your obliques activate. Inhale back up, nice and tall and strong. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, stay here, hug it in, good. Take your left leg out to the side, flatten your back foot, raise your right arm up to the sky, good. And with core strength, really squeeze your shoulder blades. See if you can lift your foot slightly off the mat if it's there. Yeah, there you, yes, excellent, Ivana, great, everyone, yes, wonderful. And from here, take your ankle, place it on your knee, just like before. Slow with control, start to walk your hands back, 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 and find yourself in a figure 4 seated position. Good, hands in prayer. Good, hands in prayer. Sitting here, letting your left hip relax a little bit, sending your bum back a little bit more. Flex your left toes. And on our next inhale, rise up to standing, hug your left knee into your chest. Good, place your right hand on your waist. Maybe take your peace fingers around your big toe if you did on the opposite side. And maybe raise your left leg out in front slightly and open your hips up out to the side. Good. Stay tall. Maybe take gaze over your opposite shoulder. Again, engaging your core. Shoulder blades down your back. On our next exhale, bring everything back forward. Good. Raise your left toes out in front, hands on your waist. Let's hold here. Pull your lower belly in, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift into your right foot. On your tiptoes, slowly lower your left foot down to the mat. Good, with control. Our right foot's turned out about 45 degrees. And take our hands behind our back again, maybe opposite elbows, or we go ahead and go reverse prayer behind our back. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Shoulder blades squeeze together down our back, and exhale, fold forward over our straight left leg. Again, belly to thigh, shin to shin, and staring out through our top of our gaze. Very intense side stretch here in our hamstring on the left side. I try to engage my core to help pull me a little bit closer. On the next inhale, take your hands, release them to the mat. Again, if you want to have your blocks, you can use them. Place them by your foot and start bending into your left knee. Bring your right knee into your chest this time. Swing your right foot by your left foot and lower down into pistol squat once again. Again, use your blocks to help if you need it. And then from here, balance for a little bit. And then slowly lower down onto your bum and find yourself in a boat pose. Yay. Pull your lower belly and shoulder blades down your back. Maybe we straighten our feet a little bit more. And we take on Lucy's challenge and we see if we can balance and maybe grasp our legs. We pull our legs up a little bit higher, point our toes. We won't do it on the block this time. We'll just do it on the ground. And hold here. Slowly relax, release your legs, find your balance, cross your ankles, place your hands on your blocks if you want, or use the ground, and lift your hips up off the mat. Pull your lower belly in a little bit. You can lift your toes up maybe one at a time, like me. I'm still working on this one. And slowly lower back down. Raise your legs back up into boat pose. Bring your left heel into your bum this time, close as you can. Raise your right leg out in front and come balancing on your left foot this time. Balance once again. Bring your right heel to right bum. Balance. If you need to use your blocks, go ahead. And then lean forward, sending your shins parallel to the mat. Very slow and controlled. Now we're going to take it a little bit further this time. So keeping your shins parallel, slowly, just one time here, lower your knees to the mat. You might need to lean back as we slowly try to tap our knees to the mat and bring them back up to parallel. So again, we're challenging our balance. Yeah, very nice. From here, separate your legs, place your hands between your legs, take a little break. Observe the city, look out, just kind of just be in wonder of what we're doing. On our next inhale, let's rise up on our tiptoes, using your leg strength. Raise your arms above your head. Find kind of like a mountain pose on our tippy toes or reaching up. And on our exhale, fold forward, staying on our tiptoes. Bend your hips back. Slowly lower your hands down to the mat. Place your hands on the mat. Inhale to flat back, staying on your tiptoes. Exhale. Maybe using your leg again, we're finding a vinyasa. Find your leg back into a chaturanga. Lower to half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's find our breath here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. So take your right leg, raise it up to the sky. Raise your right leg up to the sky as high as you can. And on the exhale, bring your right knee to right elbow. Let's hold it here. Now we've already been here once. Now let's add on. See if we can bend our elbows towards our hips and lower ourselves for a Spidey push-up. Inhale back up and send your right leg up to the sky and back down to the mat. Inhale our left leg up to the sky and send our left knee to left elbow. Hug our left elbow in, maybe bend our elbows towards our hips as we bend, and inhale back up for a Spidey push-up. In, bring our heel back up to the sky, place it back down. Let's do a few more like that. Now you don't have to bend your elbows. Maybe just bringing your knee to your armpit or elbow is enough. Go ahead and bring the right knee, right elbow, lower down if you can. Inhale back up. Good. Left leg up. Exhale. Lower, really hugging the midline. Use your core strength. Pull your lower belly in. Good. One more round here. Right leg up. Right leg to elbow. Good. Lower. Inhale up. Good. And last one. Elbow. Excellent. Bring it back up and find your downward dog. Let's find our breath. And from here, slowly with your inhale, roll forward into your plank position, pressing the ground away. Pull your lower belly in. Start pressing forward with your toes. We put more weight into our fingertips. And we start bending our elbows towards our hips, hugging our midline as we go down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back down to the mat. Relax your head and neck. And just relax your arms. Nice. Wiggle your hips side to side. From here, extend your arms out in front of you. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Tense your fingertips. Yeah, extend your arms out in front of you. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And on our inhale, raise our chest up, raise our thighs up. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your back. Point your toes, reach through the crown of your head, reaching through your fingertips and your toes, and fly like Superman. I know this is Spidey class, but it's okay. And everybody go over to your right, kind of fly to the right, engage your right oblique. Fly to the left, engage your left oblique. And fly back to the center. And hold. And relax on your exhale down to your mat. Good. Bring your arms behind you. Let's interlace our fingers behind our back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Go ahead and take your hands, palms together. On your next inhale, raise everything back up again. Raise your whole body up. Squeeze your shoulder blades through your toes. Engage your glutes. If you feel this in your lower back, try to bring your shoulder blades more into your back pocket and really squeeze your glutes. Good. And exhale, release back down to the mat, nice and relaxed. Good. From here, take your hands underneath your shoulders. Underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift your knees up off the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your back, pull your lower belly and engage your glutes. And on your inhale, press up into a plank pose. Good. From here, lift your hips up to the sky. Look forward, bend your knees. Maybe we hop forward into a seated position, or we can walk. However you'd like to. Maybe we take our right foot and bring it between our hands. Our back, our pinky edge side of our foot is down. And we take our left foot behind, and then we can sit down on our bum. Send your right foot forward, and your right foot forward. Hug your left knee into your chest. Hug your left knee into your chest, foot facing down, about a fist distance between your thigh and your foot. Place your right hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, use that right arm to help you kind of get on your sit bones. Reach forward to your right foot and forward fold. Bend your right knee if you need to, and take your right hand out in front. Maybe we C grip our right foot. From here, maybe we can take our bind by taking our left hand out around our left leg and then binding with our right hand behind our back or grabbing our shirt. So grabbing with our hands or maybe grabbing our shirt. Inhale, tall spine. And exhale, fold forward a little bit more, keeping our back straight as possible. Good, shoulder blades down our back when we're here. And exhale. On our next inhale, let's release our bind. Take our right hand behind us, left arm raising up to the sky. On our inhale, press our hips up into a wild thing, lifting ourselves up super tall, open air hip flexors. And exhale, releasing our hips to the mat. And switch and take your right hand and hug your left knee this time. And let's go to a twist. Flex our right ankle. Left hand behind you, cupcake your hands. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. If it's available, maybe taking our right elbow on top of our left knee. Help a little bit. Remember, pull your lower belly in to lengthen our spine. Exhale, twist from your core, not your arms. On our next exhale, release and unwind, switch legs. Left leg out in front, right leg hugged in. Take your left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, fold, fold, fold over our left leg. And maybe taking our left hand. And if we took the bind on the other side, we can give it a shot on this side. Sweep your right arm behind you, wrapping your right leg, left hand behind you. And lengthen our spine. Exhale, fold. Remember to internally rotate your left toes as we flex them. Excellent. I love the modification. Hillary looking great. Really nice spines, Ivana, Jacqueline, and Michaela. Our next exhale, release. Place your left hand behind you, fingertips facing away. Inhale, and right arm up to the sky as we go to our wild thing on this side. Reach, reach, reach behind you. And on our exhale, release hips down to the mat. Good. And hug your right knee in with your left elbow, right hand behind you. Fingertips are cupcaked and twist. And if you have enough room, you can take your left arm up to the sky and see if you can place their left elbow on top of your right knee. Inhale, lengthen, pull your belly in. Exhale, rotate from your core. Rotate a little bit. On our next exhale, release. Cross your ankles and send your hips back. Just send your hips back to plank and walk your feet towards your hands. So we're going sort of like a malasana or a yogi squat. So lower your hips down. Place your hands out in front of you. Place your knees right in the back of your armpits or in your triceps. Hug with your knees, really squeeze in. Lift your hips up to the sky, send weight towards your hands. Lift your toes up to the sky, send weight towards your hands. And maybe we feel lightness in our feet, or maybe we just go ahead and lift one heel up to our bum and we switch sides. If you have your crow pose, we can play with this a little bit. Really press the ground away. Press the ground away, maybe taking our right foot and see if we can tap our right wrist with our right foot. If you have your crow pose. Otherwise, we're just kind of playing a little bit by bringing our heel up to our bum. Really press the ground away. Protract your shoulder blades. Really hugging your knees in, pull your lower belly in. Yeah, beautiful, Ivana. And if it's really nice. Good. And when we're ready, go ahead and lower your feet down. Let's take our, let's go feet back into plank and downward facing dog. On our next inhale, bring your right foot outside your right hand and lower your left knee onto the mat, untuck your left toes. Make sure your knee is just over top or behind your right ankle. Start to pull yourself slightly forward with your hands. So we're opening up our hip flexor a little bit and really sinking into our right hip. And exhale, we find ourselves into a blaster pose for a breath. Kind of pull yourself forward, really feeling opening on our left hip flexor. Start walking your hands back. Send your right foot back, tuck your back toes. Lift your hips up to the sky once again. Let's take it to our opposite side. Left foot outside your left hand. Lower your right knee onto the mat, untuck your right toes. Again, knee over top of your ankle, so we have a nice bend here. We don't want to be in front of the ankle. Start walking your hands forward. Sink your hips a little bit. Open your hip flexors. If it's available, you can place your elbows on your mat, or you can use your blocks to help you open up a little bit more. And breathe. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and place your hands back down on the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips up, send your left foot back. And let's find our way to a seated position again. Any way you'd like to do it. Lower your hips back down to the mat. Boom. And find yourself seated. So feet are planted on your mat. Let's go ahead and roll our back, roll our spine, one vertebra at a time. So C curving, lower down. Place your hands on your mat. Lift your feet up to the sky. Don't look at the camera. Keep your eyes on your toes. Lift your feet up to the sky. Using your hands to help, lift your hips up to the sky. We find ourselves in a little shoulder stand. We can Spideyfy it by putting our heels together, putting our big toes together and diamonding our legs. So our knees go out to the side a little bit. Press into your heels, press into your toes. We straighten our legs, lower our toes behind our head just for a very short portion here on a plow pose. We're just going to take one breath here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Start letting your vertebra roll down one vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Rock yourself side to side. Massage your lower back. And from here, go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you, palms face up. We find ourselves in our final resting pose. Shake your head side to side gently. Tuck your chin ever so slightly into your chest once you find center. And melt into your mat, releasing all your practice. Take this time for yourself. I'm going to silence myself for a minute. And slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your head side to side gently, keeping your eyes closed. Raise your arms above your head. Give yourself a nice full body stretch, reaching through your toes, reach through your fingertips. And on your exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug once again. Rock your lower back on the mat gently. And then release to your right side or whichever side you like. And use your top arm to help press you up back into your seated position that we started practicing. Find your sit bones, stack your vertebra up nice and tall. Notice the change from beginning to now. Let's finish with a couple rounds of 4-4 breath. Inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Carry this breathing rhythm a little bit through your day, keeping you balanced. And place your right hand on your chest, left hand on your abdomen. And repeat to yourself or out loud, may this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. May this yoga practice heal and strengthen my body and my mind. Release your hands to your legs. Flutter your eyes open when you're ready. And I want to thank you, Hillary, Kayla, Ivana, Jacqueline, for joining me today. I'm going to stop the video.